Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Epstein is gone.
Yeah.
Maybe he's dead. Maybe
Right.
he's somewhere else.
Right.
But he's only a cog in this greater machine. So my question is, who is the next Epstein?
I do not know who the next Epstein is. I have a suspicion of where it will come out of. I think I have a section here
Which one do you want
about
to start with?
Next Epstein. Let's start with Eric Schmidt, okay? So Eric Schmidt, he's the ex-Google CEO. Here, he was more recently spotted with 27-year-old daughter of a German politician. Let's just say we've often heard about Eric and some of his exploits. But I'm putting this together with a couple of other stories. Can we go to the Elon and Sergey story, for example?
Sergey Brin?
Yeah. So do you guys remember the whole Nicole Shanahan, who was RFK Jr.'s running mate? And she was married to Sergey Brin. And allegedly, according to this Wall Street Journal article, she slept with Elon Musk, apparently at a party. And that was the precipitating of their divorce. And Sergey, by the way, was named sometime in Epstein. And then go to that polyamory article, the next one that I put from 2017. This I have just heard, and the reason I'm putting this all up, of Eric Schmidt, Sergey, Elon, and the ins and outs of Silicon Valley's new sexual revolution. This is from 2017 about polyamory. There was and has been now a movement in tech over the last decade of transhumanism.
Yeah.
You guys know what that is, specifically with AI, you know, and to like move past any normalcy and to break boundaries. And one of that was in the area of their sexual morality. And that's why they're embracing polyamory. Well, if you put all this stuff together of the transhumanists and of the questioning, whoever the next Epstein is, it will come from somewhere like this. And I think it's going to come right. I mean, think about it. That's where the money, the power, where's all of US GDP is tied up in AI. In data capital expenditure. It's in the hands of Zuckerberg and Sergey, Google, Amazon, Jeff Bezos. I mean, God, look at him and his, the whole Lauren Sanchez thing. So I'm just saying it's going to come. And then the rise of personalities like Ayala Girl, we can put her up here. Griffin loves this particular
Are you guys familiar?
Do you guys know who this is?
No.
Ayala. She's a Substack girl.
I think she's in Austin right now.
I think she's in Austin.
Yeah.
She frequently writes about her sexual exploits, and
I've
also
seen her on Twitter.
Yeah, she does like research about.
She does like data-based analysis
On her clients.
orgies.
Yeah, on her
she'll
orgies.
like host an orgy
Yeah.
and then take data based on it.
The number of men who did
number
this
of men,
to
how many
me,
times they
how many
ejaculate.
times. Yeah, exactly.
But and in one recently, she took a kid's virginity.
Yeah, that's right.
In the
and Jen
orgy,
wrote about it.
and wrote about
Yeah.
taking kids' virginity
Yeah.
in the orgy and did a bunch of data.
And anyway,
So
she's very
that's-
popular. She's very
Someone above
popular in
18.
tech. She's very popular
I
in
believe
tech.
so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
okay.
I'm not alleging, to be clear, I'm not alleging underage abuse in any of these cases. What I'm telling you is painting a picture of all of these prominent tech personalities where we clearly can see a moral degenerate framework. And obvious, in my opinion, if there were to be a new Epstein, it will come somewhere out of Silicon Valley. As we saw, many of the Silicon Valley people were involved with Epstein. So if there's going to be a new one, it's going to come out of this nexus of power, money, control, a belief that we're better than everybody else, building the technology of the future. I mean, shit, a lot of the stuff Epstein was into, like eugenics and, his DNA. Can we put that New York Times article up there from Eugenics? Yeah. Jeffrey Epstein's hope to seed the world with his DNA, to seed the human race. Like, he was literally obsessed with impregnating women. Yeah, at the Zorro Ranch, at his New Mexico ranch. Like, this
Does he have any kids?
we don't know.
Well,
it's exactly. There's all these references in the files to
According
stolen
to,
babies.
Andrew Windsor's former wife. She emails him.
Andrew Windsor is Prince Andrew?
Yeah, stripped of his title, so he's just Andrew.
Now it's Andrew.
Got it. You get a last name now. You're no longer a Brazilian football player.
But his wife or ex-wife sends an email to Epstein saying, "Congrats on the baby boy."
Yeah. Right.
And then also immediately follows it up with saying, "Hey, I feel like our friendship is so fake. Like you kind of ghosted me. I feel like you just wanted to get close to me to get tight with Prince Andrew." It's just like the whole exchange is bizarre.
Isn't there? Do I have in there the diary entry? Diary baby stolen? I'm fairly certain that I do. Let's find. Yeah, here it is. Let's
Perhaps it says baby. Perhaps it's
there
baby
was
boy.
this diary entry, a 32-page diary of an Epstein. This was part of the files. By the way,
This is
again,
so
not
weird.
confirmed. Epstein, a victim. She writes that she gave birth to a baby girl and was used as an incubator. That's what she wrote in. And this is very cryptic and it's very strange. She says, "Controlled all by Jeffrey all the time. Go to New Mexico. What in the hell? This makes no sense. What about school? He is now controlling everything when it used to be Ghislaine, who some days acts like she hates me. I'm tired of keeping this secret. I know people are wondering, but I can't tell. I'm exhausted. I don't understand why she's treating me on some days like I'm the enemy when we lay in bed together and she is how she used to be, warm. She eventually, this is, like I said, this is like 32 pages, but at the end, she says, I miss the person I was before I was made into what feels as a human incubator. And she says, this is not surprising. There's no such thing as a child prostitute. They are children and cannot consent. They are missing the biggest in my own backyard and so many more. So yeah, I mean, look, again, this is 32 pages. It's rambling. Like we have no idea what this entire thing was about. But I did check. It is an actual entry, which is in there. She alleges the incubation. I will say there have been multiple instances of these transhumanist billionaires. Google the thing about the Chinese billionaire, IVF babies, California, where recently in family court, it came out that a Chinese billionaire was paying American models to have his babies via IVF. He would never even meet them. Yeah, here we go. The Chinese billionaire having dozens of US-born babies via surrogacy. So he was like paying, sorry, I said IVF previously. He did surrogacy where he would have his genes or his children like impregnated into these surrogates who he'd never met before, and he would be their legal father in the court of law, and in exchange he would pay these people for years and years, like give them a stipend to raise his children in America. And it's all based on this belief of just like paying people to spread your seed to as many as possible.
I think
Elon is involved allegedly in this type of stuff.
So is the Signal guy, right?
Pavel
Durov. Yeah.
With Telegram.
There you go.
He's basically, I think he has a deal where any woman can carry his child.
Yeah.
And he'll like pay them a small amount or something to that effect. And anyone on earth can have his kid. And I think it's like allegedly thousands of children.
Right. So there you go. Right. So I just gave you guys like multiple super rich examples.
Thousands of children.
God, there's multiple of these billionaires
And
who are out there.
This is the allegation. I don't know exactly how many. Maybe I'm not being responsible. But I think he has a contract and paperwork where basically he's absolved of any type of like fatherly duties, that this is just a donation.
Right.
But he'll donate to anyone.
So what is this about? Is this some like weird flex?
No, it's not a flex. It's like Genghis Khan. Like they believe that they're better than us, that they need to spread their seed, that their seed is morally and genetically superior to the rest of us, and that they have a social responsibility to perpetuate their genetics in the gene pool as much as humanly possible to achieve domination. And like it's quite literally about that. And that is Epstein at his core was a transhumanist. He also, at one point, see if you can find that email where he makes fun of Bill Gates for Christian morality. He like makes fun of Bill Gates for being like, oh, Bill is this idiot. He has this Christian idea that all humans are created equal, right? Like he was like, what a naive and a stupid belief.
And so
that we're all the same.